Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have topics to cover, from Fat Joe and Bow Wow talking about Eminem, to Ice-T taking a trip down memory lane, to when he was on stage with Eminem when Eminem was just coming out the gate under a major label in '99. And in this, Fat Joe and Bow Wow dropped some gems, including Joe's advice to upcoming rappers choosing to clout chase by dissing Eminem. And as we dive into these topics today, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So we'll start with Ice-T going down memory lane, and this post on Twitter caught his attention when he was hyping up the crowd to introduce Eminem at the Warped Tour in '99. Take a look.
What's going on right now, motherfucker? Now, if you know what hip-hop is really about, which it is, every motherfucking body together to have a party.
And Ice-T reacted with back in the day when Eminem was just starting out, giving him a little juice at Warped Tour. And a user responded to Ice with the post of Eminem giving him props, stating, Ice-T always showing other MCs love, plus Eminem has always given Ice-T props and respect. And it's a clip of Eminem talking about how his uncle introduced him to hip-hop with Ice-T's record.
The first time I heard anything, my Uncle Ronnie brought over a tape of the Breaking soundtrack, and it had Reckless on it from Ice-T. Once upon a time, a DJ's task was just to play records. What more could you ask?
I know colors.
Yeah. Colors was hard. My Uncle Ronnie started liking rap before I did, and then he kind of introduced me to it. And right around that time, I think, the movie had just come out, and I saw the movie, and I was like, yo, I love it.
And Ice reacted with the respect is mutual. Now when it comes to Eminem and the OGs, it's always been all love and respect from those that have made a name for themselves, which is why Eminem was quite shocked when he heard Snoop's infamous interview that surprised everyone, as it's usually all respect between the legends in hip-hop. And on this, a user responds to Ice with, the OGs in hip-hop consistently give M the respect that he deserves. That's why I refuse to listen to these kids who call M whack or say he fell off. They clearly don't understand true hip-hop, nor will they ever. Now moving on, recently Fat Joe sat with Bow Wow, and after Bow Wow named his top 5, that included Snoop, Ice Cube, Pac, Jay-Z, LL, in no particular order, and after his list, he pointed out how it was tough because he wanted to include Eminem.
I was going to throw
LL
Eminem.
my favorite.
I was going to throw Eminem because, like, I was going to throw Eminem thing. I've been seeing, like, a lot of cats being asked about the top 5 and cats not really putting M in there like that. But as far as, like, lyricism and wordplay, like, I don't understand how dude really can just rhyme words that don't rhyme, but he makes them rhyme.
And things were about to get interesting as Fat Joe also took a trip down memory lane of how Big Pun and him were anticipating Eminem's first album. Take a look.
No, Eminem he's something else, and you know and I know that if he wasn't something else, he wouldn't be where he was at, because they would not let him get no type of pass like that. That man was so exceptional.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Eminem's first album came out, we was in LA for the Grammys. Me and Big Pun waited online, and Pun was nominated for 2 Grammys.
Damn.
He was already double platinum, and me and him literally physically waited online at the Tower Records to buy Eminem's album.
On Sunset Boulevard.
On Sunset Boulevard. Like,
And if a certain artist in the pop-punk genre could go back in time to take an advice right now, it would be this advice that Fat Joe was about to drop next, as evidently, rather than going to the next level in hip-hop, it was a whole nother genre after dissing Eminem.
one of the biggest misconceptions ever is, so all the other new white rappers that come up in the game, they feel like they gotta diss Eminem in order to get to another level, which is not true.
Nope.
And so they want to go to war with him, even though he's still dead nice too. So it ain't a question of lyrics, but you don't have, like, the next Puerto Rican rapper don't got to diss Fat Joe. Like,
Yeah, don't do that.
Show me love, I'll embrace you.
Yep.
And show you love. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? But they always feel like they gotta diss somebody to get to the next level.
It'd be the clout too, Joe. I was just telling my boy, the clout is like damn near a deadly drug in this era that we living in right now, man. The clout, man. Clout is a mother.
And it's just as Bow Wow said, it's all about the clout, and it's short-lived.
I'd rather have the respect than the clout.
Absolutely. Because the clout, I feel like the clout only lives for is short-lived.
Hence why Kells admitted that his next album after he dissed Eminem flopped, despite it being one of his best according to him, but the damage was already done. What are your thoughts on Joe's comments? Tell us below and see you on the next one.